Nice gain offensively here. Something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. On the option. He'll toss it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free and he was off to the races.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Blue Hens have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He'll ride his man on the option. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a...
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now on the option. Quick toss. There he goes. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Booth. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Here comes the option. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And now... Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Oh, the... On the option. He'll pitch it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
The option look. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense
turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Key. Touchdown, Delaware! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to set up the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Gain of 23 on the play.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And it slips just in. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? The pitch. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And that's a play you may look back on when this thing's all said and done as a key play in the game. Fourth down, one the offense absolutely has got to be able to come up with. And I love the play call because you're going option and you're putting it on your quarterback to make the right decision. The pitch guy was where the ball had to go, and he's able to use his speed just enough to pick up the first.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Fighting off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense falls. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt will be marked dead. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Rides the back and leaves it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Sends it back in motion.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the option. He'll pitch it. Crosses the 30. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Keith. Shakes off the defender. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Now on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Great job by the back on the option. This offense has it with really good field position. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Lets it fly deep downfield. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Blue Hens line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Here comes the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead.
No gain on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel up. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll toss it. Spins away from the defense. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. The option look. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
Great job by the defense that time. One of the best things you can do against a team trying to run option is get penetration. Because when you get penetration on the quarterback, you disrupt the relationship between him and the pitch guy, and you saw it happen that time. The pitch guy ends up getting it, but everything's discombobulated.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately.
Really good third down defense. Nice job playing the option, responsibility football, but still aggressive downhill, ready for the pitch. Great job getting the guy.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Now the play fake. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give it. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the option. Leaves it with the running back. Past the 45. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Delaware. He broke away from the defense, and they... Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Nice move there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move, it's Key. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll pitch it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. Touchdown, Delaware! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Give to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying play action. And he's sacked. A big... On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. At the 40, there he goes. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. And the Blue Hens come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. On the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Delaware. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They're working that left side. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna let it fly. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. The pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get... And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throws it back. Grab near the marker. It's Booth. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off play action on first down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it at the 20. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course.